Indians, Pirates, let's move there. 79 Fahrenheit, mostly cloudy, 7 miles per hour, out to right center. Cookie Carrasco on the mound, had his first tough start last out against the Cubs, but he's 2-2, 3.22 ERA, 1.21 whip. Overall this year, 30 Ks and 22 and a third. He dealt with leukemia last year, and he's really come out firing this year. Now we have Brubaker, who's being thrust in the starting rotation by the Pirates due to injuries, 3.38 ERA, 1.38 whip. He's been okay in a small sample size. Indians and Pirates are both the weakest hitting clubs against righties. Indians 201, 640 OPS. Pirates 189, 552 OPS. Indians bullpen spectacular, 2.87 ERA, 1.02 whip. Pirates bullpen has been awful, 5.88 ERA, 1.66 whip. Indians have won 8 of 11. They're coming off a sweep, 3-game sweep of the Tigers, and Carrasco coming off that bad start. And then we have the Pirates, no positive tests for the virus. So their first game since Friday. They played 2 games in 8 days, but they looked good when they came back, and they had momentum. But Brubaker and the Pirates are always a toughie back here. The Indians opened up at minus 185. They're now minus 200. This total opened up at 8.5 in almost all the books. I've moved it to 9. Indians, Pirates, are you making a move here, Ant?
I did. I'll just keep this short. Carrasco, elite starting pitcher. Indians bullpen, elite bullpen. Pirates, everything about them's trash, complete trash. This is the biggest. The Indians should be the biggest favorite on the board today. I got them lined at like minus 270, so I took them at minus 185 last night. I know a lot of people won't bet minus 185s or minus 200s, so I would suggest I wouldn't be against taking them in a 2-team parlay with another favorite that I like that's a little bit farther down the line. We'll get to that game later. But I took the Indians money line at minus 185 last night. And I'll give you guys, when we get to that game, I'll give you guys, since I know most people aren't going to bet on minus 185, I'll give you guys a game to parlay them with if you want to get a good number.
Do you think that Carrasco, after leukemia and all the issues he's dealt with, will be dealing with legitimate fatigue? And he looked so good at the start of the year because he was so fresh?
I don't necessarily think so, because there's several guys out there who dealt with leukemia before, like Anthony Rizzo. He dealt with leukemia before he got to the Cubs, and he's been an all-star first baseman for years. This is not a type of cancer that's uncommon. You can Google search and find plenty of athletes, maybe not plenty, maybe like a half dozen. You can find athletes who've had this kind of this form of leukemia before, beaten it and come back and been very good. Carrasco, before he had leukemia, was an elite starting pitcher. This year, he's an elite starting pitcher. And you got an elite pitcher and an elite bullpen going up against the worst lineup in baseball. The Pirates are the worst team in baseball, period. They have no pitching, and they make up for that by having no hitting. I know we've dogged on the Indians hitting all season. That doesn't matter. A shit lineup like the Indians can still score 10 runs off of a shit pitching staff. They've done it before against the Tigers bullpen. This is the one spot on the board where, because sometimes you get a minus 200 favorite where there's still value on that minus 200, and this is one of those spots. I got this game lined at like minus 270. The Indians should win this game like 75% of the time.
Brubaker, 8 innings. He's only allowed runs in that 1 inning, that 3-run home run against the Twinkies. He's been okay. I get it. I completely get it. But again, I'm not going to pull the trigger at this point here on the Indies. We've seen these teams, these rested ball clubs, when you think they're going to be rusty, look very good. TJ says, what do you think of Cleveland -1 and minus 152?
I like that. If I like them on the money line, I like -1, -1.5, whatever you guys want to. However you guys want to take that down. If you want to bet the run line or the -1 line, you guys can do that. I think the Indians. This is one of those spots where sometimes you get these spots where a minus 200 favorite should be a much bigger favorite. This is one of those spots.
Yeah, no, I get it. Schnizzle asking what the team total is for these Indians. Wow, they moved it up to 5.5. I bet
No, I would not bet a 5.5 team total with the Indians.
plus
No.
100. And the Pirates team totals 3.5.
Oh, I would take that under.
It's juiced to the under 3.5.
Oh, well, I mean, if it's juice to the under, that makes sense because the Pirates aren't getting 3 runs in this game.